Shards of a crystal, they scatter and blow. Far in the eastlands, good fortunes bestow.
Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of Leagues. We're going to start off with entering the Wilderness Resource Area. It's only 5 points and it only costs us $7,500. But we've got to AFK for a little bit, and there's actually a task of catch 100 lobsters, and I think cook 100 lobsters too. Good thing we're not at lobsters, we're at dark crabs. So let's catch and cook a couple of those, and I'll see you guys back in a few. And happening way longer than I thought it would, cook a dark crab too. Sure takes a long time to catch these things. And I tell you what, pretty much almost an hour later, we got catch 100 dark crabs. Okay, maybe not an hour, but God, it was forever. This is going to be the end of my AFK spree. We've got a virtual level of 100. And believe it or not, y'all, we got like 400 dark crabs, cooked and raw. First time on Fossil Island, that's a task for 25 points. It's kind of funny in this one. I actually really think the animation is hilarious too, but this scared the fuck out of me on my hardcore. I only had like 60 HPs too, so yeah. What to do on Fossil Island except of course reach level 75 combat as a medium task, and we're gonna round out our skills while we're here. We've got the range going up, and then we're gonna work on the attack and defense as well. Defense at level 60. My god, AFKing is just so quick in the leagues. It's like I can't even get this video edited before I hit a milestone. And yeah, believe it or not, attack is all the way up to 62. Well, 60 as well, not 62. We're gonna get our strength up to level 70 and then get on out of here and pick something else to AFK while I edit this video. Build the bank on Fossil Island for 5 points, was gonna do it anyway. So on Fossil Island, you need about 150 kudos from the museum to actually be able to use the volcanic mine. Never actually been in there, but I figured we might as well give it a try and see how many kudos we can actually get. Wait, that's it? 64. At least we got 2 lamps, and obviously they're herb lore lamps. So let's see how far we can push our herb lore. Ooh, 44, gotta love that. And one more. Actually, I think I only need just a couple of more levels for farming for me to actually use Tithe Farm. So yeah, literally one more level and I can start using Tithe Farm, and that brings us up to base level 30. Alright, I made a smart decision for once. And speaking of farming, we need to do some farming, so let's get some seeds. And this happened almost instantly for me. Pickpocketer and our seed for 25 more points. Out here planting this stuff. Kinda hope one of them dies so I can cast Resurrect Crops. But other than that, I might only just harvest one thing. Because it's only herb runs from here on out, baby, I tell you what. And I might even just do what's in the farming guild, so I don't want to like stress too much. Because, you know, it's like, what, 28 times the amount of stuff that you're gonna normally get? The whole reason I started planting potatoes was actually so I could do this right here. Protect your crops with just a little bit of compost. So I was really hoping the task would get completed from just equipping the unimbued version of the staff, but that didn't happen. And I was also hoping the sage would give you the imbued version of the staff. And apparently, if you're already holding it while it becomes imbued, it doesn't count as the task. So here I am. Throw that staff on and equipped an Iban's staff for an extra 25 points. Well, we made our way to Karamja, and what were we gonna do except catch a Karambowanji? Hopefully I pronounced that right. If you have a better pronunciation, please put it in the comments. That's a joke, cause I can't hear you. And while we're fishing up a storm, we gotta get ourselves a salmon from Karamja for another 25 points. Wow. But since we were in the neighborhood, we got time. It's time to complete the Karamja Easy Diaries. Yes, gloves please, thank you. And let's go ahead and throw on an herb lore lamp. Always curious to see how much we can get. It's just 1,000 times 8 is all. 46 herb lore. Something we forgot to do on the thieving spree, steal from a gem stall. And I don't know how I always forget that you have to do this, but get a bronze axe from one of the zombies. Okay, cool. Finally done kicking the shit out of these guys and I can get a bronze axe. So I've been looking over a couple of the quests just to see if there's anything that we should unlock with our 28 renowned. And Elf 3 is totally available, but since I've never actually been to end game, I feel like unlocking it first would probably be a waste. So let's do something else. Either way, I think I'm going to start, with the smallest one and work my way up. So Pirate 2, done and over with. Unfortunately, that didn't get us any tasks. Oh, hey, look at that. Use a fairy ring. Huh. You usually get that with Enter Zenaris, but not me. Because I did it through the Abyss. Level 3 on Mother's Magic Fossils. Absolutely gonna head to Mage Training Arena soon. And that's gonna be catch 100 Karambwans. How many Karambwanjis do we have? Oh, only 80,000. Just a few. And almost one after another. Cook 100 Karambwans too. So we are at the Crazy Archaeologist. And probably for the reason you guys are assuming, we need a rune crossbow. Could I just, make it with my smithing? Yes I could. And fletching too. Those are both 99. Not to brag, of course. But it's just easier and more fun to do it this way. Okay, it's not easier, but it is a lot more fun. Look at that. One more kill at 4 health. That's lovely. Now in the real game, this is when somebody would run by and just kill you. Doing a couple of kills, this actually gets to be kind of fun, especially when no one's messing with you. And it happens so quick, I was a little disappointed. So here's the rune crossbow, everybody. We got 50 points for all of that. All right. But that was really only like 7, 8, 9 kills. So I think I'm going to do a couple of more. There's totally got to be a couple more combat tasks that I can complete for this. So funny enough, it took me 14 kills to get I'd Rather Not Learn. But the only other combat task is 50 kills, so we're going to move on to something else. So the next move we're going to be taking is actually a farming move. Believe it or not, we're going to go tithe farm all the way to 99. I don't really see a point in doing any farm runs unless it's max efficiency for the most amount of herbs, the most amount of points, because we're really only going to be doing farm runs for herb lore. Starting at level 36, we are able to bring ourselves all the way up to level 52 farming, everybody. My gosh, quite the jump. So I'm pretty much expecting a whole bunch of levels every time I turn something in. And nice, we even got a couple of fragments. Level 58 farming. I'll go ahead and take those easy 6 levels. And then we got one for Misk, Barbarian Pest Wars. We don't care too much about that one. But the next one, Seedy Business. That is really nice. That is one of 2 farming fragments that'll make this so much easier. This one not specifically make this easier, but literally any farming after this. Because Seedy Business has a chance to save some seeds while you're planting. And of course, with our massive amount of points, we've got to buy some boots and auto weed. This happens to be one more turn in. Honestly, I think it's the very next one. And we've got another fragment. Oh, and it's for harvesting. That's what we really need. Is level 62 farming. We can grow snake dragons. Yay. Come on, harvesting fragment. Yes! Certified farmer. Now we are really cooking with gas, everybody. Because Greedy Gather triples it, and now I can double the triple. They must have made this with the thought that you would go straight to Tithe Farm, because I got the next tier of seeds well before I ever planted 100 Gullivanovas. Just a little heads up. Plant 100 Bolagano seeds, and if you guys want to tell me how to pronounce that down in the comments, go ahead and do that too. And I'll tell you what, we still got a lot of farming to do, so with this, I think we should get into it as quick as possible. And here it is, everybody. Believe it or not, we've got 99 farming. All right, one more cape to add to the list. Go ahead and grab that one up. And we got a couple of fragments. Oh, unlimited spirit trees is going to be so good. But we've got unidentified fragments, one for harvesting, CD business, and certified farmer. That almost got all the way up to 8,000. We got another grind to tackle, so let's get to it. So from all of our farming exploits, we got quite a bit of renown. So it's about time to spend it. And we've almost bought every single quest, so it's time to just pick them. Keep going. Dragon Slayer 2 unlocked with myths. And after that, we're just gonna do it. We're buying Elf 3. That's Song of the Elves done and over with as well. The easiest completion of that quest I've ever seen. I think we have a couple of things that we can... Ooh. If you guys know who Leon Hart is, like a YouTuber, go ahead and leave that down in the comments. I was like, huh, is someone just starting? And then I clicked on and was like, wait a minute. But let's see if we have anything to collect. Yes, we need to get the bow, not the shield. And we got a monkey gree, so we can turn into a monkey whenever we please. But really, all this did is remind me that we need to go buy a D-Sim for combat. Coming soon! And of course, we're gonna go ahead and buy the cape. What are we, broke? Not this time. And I'm actually gonna be using this cape. It's got a pretty useful teleport, and it gets us into the farming guild. So that should actually be an achievement task. No? Oh, okay. All right. I figured it out. You have to leave and then enter. And now, enter the farming guild for 25 points. And that's really not it, everybody. Pretty much entering every single tier of the farming guild gets you some renown. So enter the high tier of the farming guild for 125. And of course, it's going to be enter the mid tier for another 3 sage renown, bringing us all the way up to 10. So we had almost no points, and now we're all the way back up to 10, and there's just 10 points left for the Fremennik Exiles. So of course we gotta buy it. And you know, all we did was walk in the farming guild, all tiers of it. I'm afraid that's gonna be it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end, and if you liked it, you know it. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you all later.